What's going on, people? Welcome back to Premzy TV. And as you can see, we got a very special guest in the cut today. Man like Denny Dens. What you telling me, my bro? You good?
I am good, man. What's good, my G? I'm here,
Oh, bless,
man.
bro. Oh, bless, bro. I'm telling you, you got me up doing these early morning previews, bro. I'm not happy about that, fam, but
Listen,
it is what
early
it is.
bird catches the worm. Early bird catches the worm, man. You know the vibes already, man. How you been,
No,
though, man?
I'm all right, bro. Just cracking on, just cracking on. We see you started a new YouTube channel yourself. So
Come
people
on.
that are watching, make sure you go and follow Denny Dens AFC.
Subscribe, please.
As you all know, he's one of the biggest reactors in the UK. You get me now. He's jumped on over to do the Arsenal content. So make sure you go and follow him as well. Knows
Come on, man. I had
everything
enough
about
of all the
football and
people
he's
talking
good,
shit.
good
That's why.
geezer. Yeah,
I
you
had
come to
enough
give
of
me
people talking
realness.
shit, man. I can't. Hey, yo, I come in. I needed my input. I needed to put my input, man.
But this is why he's here on Premzy TV. You get me?
Come
Real,
on.
recognize real people. And this is what it's all about. But we got a big game coming up, Arsenal versus Brentford, folks. And we're going to be previewing it for you. Denny, let me get your thoughts first of all on the loss to Everton, man.
Oh, bro, that game was so frustrating, my bro. Like, I feel like we could have done so much more, but it's like we took our foot off the gas. But saying that everyone was talking about the new manager bounce that Everton
Mm.
had, Sean Dyche coming. You know, he's ready to park 2 double-decker buses when he needed to. And yeah, man, they was just ready to play on the counter. And then 3 center midfielders, bro. We needed to find a way to combat that. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And
You know
even
what,
the who
though? It wasn't surprising, I would say. I wasn't surprising that, Dyche made it pragmatic
I
and put
didn't
them two.
expect to lose though.
Yeah, I didn't expect to lose as well, bro. It was all a mad thing. I thought the first goal would be hard to
Come back
actually
from.
nah. I thought if we could get that first goal, it's going to be hard to score that first goal. But if we get that first goal, the floodgates were open, and that's what they did so well with us. They shut us out, and you have to give credit to Everton. They deserved that
Mhm.
victory, man. They deserved
But
the
you
victory.
but you're right though. Like considering how we've been playing all season, we've been flying out the gates. You
Mm,
get me? Intense
mad
from as
thing.
soon as the whistle blows, we just been straight fire. Do you get me? But that game, it was the only game probably this season where we haven't flown at the gates.
Yeah.
And you saw it. There was bouncing. The stadium was bouncing. Goodison Park, everything was bouncing. And yeah, man, they played their heart out for the manager, in my opinion. To be fair, and we just couldn't match that intensity. It
Yeah.
almost came like, do you remember that game against Newcastle last season, bro?
Bro, I
We
was
put,
there, bro. It was a
bro,
mad thing, man. They put you in the clouds as well. You
yeah,
get
it's
me,
like,
Goodison Park. It's a madness.
bro, it's like what, like we couldn't match that intensity, the physicality, and that's another reason why we needed to get that extra midfielder in. But even
Mm,
though we got Jorginho in the January transfer window, I still feel like he was the wrong profile of player. Do you
mm.
get me? As a centre midfielder, yeah, he can pass the ball, but physicality, you saw it. Like he would have just get wiped. He
Bro,
just
when
got
you seen
wiped out the game, bro.
when you seen Onana and that, you was thinking, yo,
This,
how come we
this,
didn't go in for him? We were
bruv,
linked and we didn't end up getting him, man. It's a mad thing.
Nana, the Corey, and what's his name? Ghana. What's his name?
Ghana,
Gay.
innit?
It's just a Ghana
Ghana,
Day,
Ghana. Yeah.
bro. 3 DMs. It's crazy, bro. There was
You
no
know,
chance, man.
You know what though? We got to take a look at ourselves though, bro, because fucking hell, there was some absolute diabolical performances in there, man. Like Granite Xhaka, that was like the old Granite Xhaka. Ben
Yeah,
White for
but he
me,
didn't get a
bro.
card.
Yeah, he didn't get a card. He didn't get a card, but bro, I don't know what these man were on, bro. I'm telling you now, like literally, obviously, you got to put it down to the way how good Everton were and how they stopped us. But at
Mm,
the same time, it was just very surprising to see. Like you said, we haven't seen us play so lackluster before this season. We've been at the top of the table right from the get go up until now, and the performances we've been putting in is matched. Now, the funny thing is, when we actually lost to Manchester United, yeah, earlier on
yeah,
in the season, I'm
yeah.
pretty sure Brentford was the next game that we bounced back at, and we won 3
Was it?
0. I
Yeah, it
think
was.
so. You
So
get
you say
me?
we're bouncing back again. We should have
I'm
bounced
telling
back
you,
from
we're
that
bouncing
City
back.
game, though, man. That even though the City game was a cup match,
Hmm.
it's still mentally I felt like it was there, innit?
Yeah.
And what we had 2 hard away games, Goodison Park, Etihad. Right now, it's time. We needed to come home and we need to bring it back, man, because it's been a fortress at the Emirates this season. And yeah, man, this Brentford game, it's
You
gonna be
know,
hard. It's gonna be very hard as well.
It
Form
is, but
team.
man's confident, bro. I'm telling you now, you get me. Brentford isn't for everyone, as we've seen this season.
Why? Listen,
The
they've been
man are going
dishing out a
there
couple
getting
smokings.
spanked up. But we went there 3-0 job. Obviously, we can't no, there's no easy game in the Premier League in it, bro. There's no
Mm,
easy game. But at home, like you just touched on, bro, it's a fortress, in it. Like the crowd, the fans, they give you that lift, they give you that energy to get over the line. And
yeah,
I want to see a response from these fuckers, bro. Big man
100%.
thing.
But to be
Now,
fair, considering the way the season's gone so far, every time Arsenal's had a test, we've always bounced back. Do you get me?
mm,
We've always shown that mindset, even in games where we've gone 1-0 down and we've just scraped a win with a bloody Gabriel header or something like that. Like those games, I need to see that same energy. Even if we go a goal down, you know the Emirates, the crowd, they're gonna lift you
yeah.
up, they're gonna clap you, they're gonna make you wanna go again and get that next goal, man, to bring it back. But yeah, man, Brentford at home, it's never easy. They're the form team in the
Mm.
league right now, bro. Since the World Cup, they're top of the table.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
It's
It's mad.
crazy, bro.
But you know what? They deserve it as well, bro. Like, there's something about Brentford that I really like as
The
well, bro. I like
Frank,
the way
man,
that they play football. I like the manager, even their home ground as well. I like that.
bro.
There's something about them. They're a
It's
club.
community. It's community,
Yeah,
bro. I feel
it's a
like
bit
everyone
like
there was made
Brighton
in
as
the
well.
state.
It's a bit like Brighton as well. There's something about Brighton I like, man. Like them two kind of clubs that are in the lower part of, like, not in the big six, let's say, because I was going to say the lower half of the table. Then man's remembered that's Chelsea and Liverpool right now.
Right, that's them, man. That's them, man. That's them, man.
But there's something about him that I like. Obviously, Ivan Toney, he's going to be a threat, bro. We know that for a fact in it, because for me, he's one of the best strikers in the league. He
Bro,
did play
needs more
against us when we
respect.
beat him. Nah, he does. He does.
Needs more respect, man.
I don't know how people don't put that much respect on his name in it. But look, what I wanted to ask you, bro, and I want to go into it first of all, yeah. Martinelli, bro. Talk to me
Oh,
about Martinelli. Are you starting to get a little bit worried on Martinelli now? Because
bro. I said
he,
something about this on my very own match preview that I did for the Everton game. I was basically saying Martinelli, yeah, he's like, he plays with such high intensity, bro. For him to play like that for 90 minutes and
mm,
start every single game for the whole season, it is impossible. Do you get me? So
mm,
this what, like, we needed that Trossard signing. And think about it. Imagine we started Trossard in that Everton game. Yeah. Different type of player. Left foot, right foot. Get me, cuts inside, can go outside. And he's very good at shooting as well.
yeah,
But Martinelli, bro, imagine him coming off the bench against Everton. He would have been way more of an impact, because Man City game away. Martinelli comes on for Trossard. Absolutely tore up that wing, bro, when he came on.
yeah. They're
So
both
it's
very
like,
different, aren't they? Both two different style of players.
very different style of player. So it's like, you got to use it to your advantage. You know that Everton's gonna come with the low block.
Mm,
They're gonna park the bus and play that counter-attacking football. Bring on the guy with the feet, Trossard. You know what he's gonna do. And then
mm.
when they get tired, bring on Martinelli. Shreds, bro.
Nah, I
You
hear
get
that. I
me?
think, you know what it is with Martinelli, though. What I'm getting a little bit disappointed with is that I'm not seeing that same level of intensity from the get go. And also, I've put that down to now Zinchenko's come in and he's at that left-sided left back position
They
rather than the
inverted him.
Kieran Tierney. Yeah,
Mm.
he's not giving Martinelli no support. It's very rare you see Zinchenko going over on the overlap. You get me? So Martinelli's getting doubled up
But
on,
but
and
Jack doesn't, because to be fair, when we're attacking, Xhaka goes forward. So that means, remember before, I think it was like maybe even last season, where I think the fullback would overlap and then Xhaka would tuck in as a left back.
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
get
but
me? And it's
yeah.
complete opposite way. Now it's Xhaka's going up. Martinelli's covering this runner
Mm.
for the opposition team, and then you've got Zinchenko play. Like, it's true though. It hinders his performance.
He gives us the extra body. Don't get me wrong. Zinchenko gives us the extra body, but Shaka, his whole career, he's not been used to overlapping. So even if he's meant to be overlapping, he's going to just naturally fall back in that midfield position. Because
Yeah.
Martinelli's been so devastating running at man on the wing, people just think automatically now Martinelli's got that, so they don't need to give him that support. But we've seen it twice already this season where we're getting doubled up on Saka and Martinelli, getting doubled up on, and they
Especially
can't
as of
marked
recent.
out the game. Definitely, man. Ben
Especially
White
as
as
of
well,
recent.
man. Ben White was a joke, man, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know what he was playing at in that Everton game. He was giving
But
Saka
he's been up,
no help, man.
he's been off the pace, bro.
Yeah,
Like
he's
for the
been.
last couple of games. Even when did he get hooked at halftime? Was that City? Was it City or Everton?
No, it
He got
was
hooked. He got hooked
United.
at
United, it
United.
was
He got hooked at
United.
halftime. But even like prior to that, like he seemed a bit off the boil. A lot of our players, since they've come back from the World Cup, yeah, we had that good start after the World Cup, but can we maintain it? You understand? So it was like, remember Saliba prior to the World Cup, bossing it. When he come back, a bit shaky, but Gabriel was shaky prior to the World Cup, and he's just been absolutely solid. So different players are popping up at different points in the season, and they're playing their part. Like even Odegaard, people say, like even Saka at the start of the season, where was he having a shocker, bro? This guy has been putting people on, like, like he's had people on hot plates for a minute now. But now they're doubling up. Teams are clocking, and we need to rotate the team. We need to rotate the team. We need to give players their breather. I'm so happy that Jesus is coming
But
back.
we need to rotate it to an extent, though. You get me, bro? We need to rotate. I don't want to see a man like Rob Holding coming in doing the job.
Nah.
Allow it. You get me, bro? We need to bring in a Trossard, and hope for the best. Maybe a Tomiyasu as well, innit? Kieran Tierney could get his opportunity.
Let's play a traditional way for once. You get me? Let's play overlapping fullbacks. Let's play that way. That way that we know football is played. Like there's different games where you can have your special tactical niche. Like even the Liverpool game that we played in the season when we brought on Tomiyasu just to man mark Salah. Do you get me? He didn't make no sense to nobody, but it was a tactical mastermind from Arteta. Do you get me? So it's like every game we can't just keep playing the same team. Maybe you can leave one or two players out. It doesn't have to be a whole overhaul of changes. Just needs to be the right tactical change according to the scenario and the match.
Yeah, because you know what? You're right on that, bro, because it starts to become a little bit predictable then. Like, for example, if you got the same team all the time, it can work in both ways. One way it can give you consistency and chemistry, and like you can keep going with that kind of flow. But at the same time, other teams will be looking at you thinking, right, we know he's playing here, and they could just literally just put their plan down to whoever's going to play. Where, say, for example, you bring on a Trossard, but they're expecting a Martinelli. You bring on a Tomiyasu, they're expecting a Ben White. It starts to ruin their plans a bit. So I fully understand that, bro. And we do want to see something a little bit different from Arteta, where we see that he can adapt as well, rather than playing the same kind of formation. Because people seem to forget when he first came in and we won the FA Cup, he was playing 5 at the back. So we know he's got different kind of.
Bro.
Mad, isn't it?
When you think of, I didn't even deep that, bro. That's mad.
Mad, isn't it? But it worked. You get me? It worked. It got us over the line. And then one-off games, you can win like that. So against, obviously, I can understand it's different now when we're top of the table.
But that's what I'm saying. The players are different, bro.
Yeah.
And have Socrates at the back.
I'm a happy of that, bro. Mad thing, bro. It was a joke. You know what I mean? Class and natch and all of that, bro. It was a madness. Absolute madness. Arteta's got to, you know what, bro? He's got to take some big credit, man. I was hearing some guy on Talk Sport as well yesterday chatting absolute shit, bro. My mum was saying, sack Arteta, bring Mourinho in, he'll win us the title from this position, bro. Here, I was thinking, what? Are you bad, bro? And you got to understand, Danny, bro. I was one of them guys from the start where I didn't see what Arteta was doing. You get me? All I know is, bro. You know me, bro. Man's
from
you
have standards, bro. You've seen like
standards, bro. It's not even that, bro. Do you know, man's doing 8 hours and that a day and that on the motorway and that, fam, bro. You get me? Paying some mad prices, yeah. And you stay in relegation zone. Nah, yo, bro, man, look, it's a bottle someone with the Maggie's family.
It was them times there. It was peak. Do you get me? Consistent losses. It was like we couldn't find a way, but in the end. Like it turned out for the best, bro. And this is what I'm saying. Like all these other teams, they get managers, they sack managers, and I feel like Arsenal always had that family vibe about us, where I feel like we always give people too long, like we give people too much chances. Do you get me? And in the end, a lot of these players, some players snake us, some players stay, and even when it comes down to management, like I feel like Emery was the first manager where I've seen Arsenal be ruthless. But in my lifetime, I've only seen.
I thought that was a bit shady, that as well. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
Emery.
Yeah,
I feel like they always knew they was gonna get Arteta. They always knew they was gonna get him because you remember he was in contention before we got Emery, and then when we got Emery, it was like let's just ride the wave. Let Arteta get his badges over at sea.
Yeah,
let him get his badges, and then we'll get him.
But you got to think, I got to give Unai Emery some credit, man. Like, obviously, it kind of fell up away towards the end a bit, but he never ended up making us finish 8th. You get me, bro? Like, he
Europa
got
League final,
final.
bro.
Do you know what I mean? The guy did all right with the resources that he had, because if you look at his team, bro, the team he had was dead, bro. He wanted man like Wilfred Zaha, he got Nicolas Pepe. You get me? He wanted certain players, got different players. And this is the story of Arsenal right now. The same kind of thing's happening with Arteta. He wants
Yeah.
a first team player. He don't end up getting him. He ends up with getting
Second option.
Jorginho. You get me? He wanted so and so. You don't get him. He ends up getting somebody else. Mudryk, Trossard situation. Exact same thing, bro. And I think this is where Edu needs to pull his
Needs to
socks
get
up a
some
little bit.
cojones, bruv.
He needs to pull his socks up, bro.
In that negotiation room, I need to see him going crazy. You get me?
Nah. Allow it, yeah, before we end up like Man City. Before we end up like City, fam. 100 pounds of brown envelope. Yeah, man thing.
Aye, couple M cases, bro. It's me. Nah, fam, but listen, Edu needs to pull his socks up for real, man, because we can't keep like getting these second-hand man. Do you get me? Everyday thrift shop settings, like no
second-hand, you know, fam. Fucking Oxfam.com, fam. It's a mad thing,
man.
bro.
But saying that, like, I respect Arteta, innit? Like, he's done. He's like, I feel like he's done the maximum he can achieve with this team. Like, do you get what I mean? And it's not to put a downer on anyone, because you remember we've had great investments like Martinelli. Get me? Cost what, 6 M's? Look at the player he's turned out to be, bro. We could probably sell him for 80+ million. You got Eddie Nketiah was about to leave. His value shot up. Even Balogun sending him out on loan, bro.
Balogun, yeah. I've been saying this from day dot, yeah. For me, Balogun's a better player than Eddie, yeah. And I've been screaming this. Yeah, I think he's a better player, better goal scorer. I think he's got a bit more to his game. But you know what? Eddie surprised me this season, because when Jesus has been out, he's come in and he's emulated what he's done. And to be fair, I've given Eddie his fair due respect, because before that, I couldn't see Eddie fitting into this Arsenal team.
I could not see it, bro. I couldn't see it.
And the guy's done a mad thing. But with Balogun from young, I've seen something in Balogun, bro. Like, even when you watch the unders and that, you see him, my man, just being a killer.
But look at what you see, like. Anytime, like, I would say this is the difference between Eddie and Balogun, yeah? Anytime Eddie has been given a chance, he's grabbed that shit, bro, with both hands. Balogun, he's been given, like, I wouldn't say as much as Eddie, innit, because he's of a younger age bracket, yeah? But whenever Eddie's been given a chance, bro, he's scored. Do you get me? Whether it's a cup games, whenever he's come on, he's scored that. He's done his fair bit, innit? But whenever he hasn't had a run in the team, and anytime he gets that little run in the team, he showed us why he deserves it. Whereas obviously Balogun hasn't had the same amount of chances.
I agree. I do agree, man. He's taken his chances as an opportunity, and even against what was it, Amazon documentary, when he said to Lokonga, "Look, when you get your chance, just go and take it, bro." And it just allow all this moaning. You get me? He's got a good mentality. But look, we did. You're right, because Balogun, we give him an opportunity. It was against Brentford last season, the opening game that we lost.
Yeah. The strikers had COVID.
Yeah, you get me. So he got in, and obviously it's a bit harsh to judge him off that game, because he wasn't in and around of the first team a lot, getting a lot of games or anything. He needs to understand the way.
But I feel like we was just trying to get him on a contract them times. You remember when I think it was Bayern that wanted him or something like that? And we were just like, listen. He was like, listen, I need some games, otherwise I'm off. Did you get me?
But look at him now, bro. The guy's leading goal scorer in France, and that you get me. Mbappe, Messi, all these man
what is over there in that league, bro? What they're putting in that Uber Eats league, like, I don't know what's in their packages, yeah, but it's working right now. Tavares balling out.
Crazy. Do you know what it is? The intensity is not the same as it is in the Premier League, and it's totally different. So, like, Tavares,
bro,
abuse, a big bucket of abuse as well. It's a mad thing, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I can't lie. Even I gave it to Lokonga after that performance. Was it City recently? I gave it to him, bro, and I felt like after I felt so bad, bro. I can't lie. I felt so bad, but it was like,
don't ever feel bad, bro. Once you say it, bro, that's what you mean.
No, but I thought, you know, like his that face anyway, where he just looks sad, like he looks upset in it, and at the same time, he's a young player. He's got so much more growing to do, man. And man just have to give these players chances. I know we want to win, but man have to remember, we never expected to be here at the start of the season. So Listen, man, have to
Nah,
be grateful.
definitely.
Man, have to be
Yeah,
grateful.
100%, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
100%. But like I said, it's people like me and you, bro. We've seen us win shit and win proper shit. You get me? And then when you're suffering for 18, 19 years, bro, there's only so much you can wait, bro. You get me? Before you start pulling
Yeah.
your hair out. Fam, look, you already chopped your ting off, bro. That's how
All
stressed
right,
you
bro.
been. You know what I mean, dad? I'm next, bro. I'm next. You get me? But
I
to be
listen,
fair,
ponytail gone.
yo, bro, I'm telling you. But you know what, though? I have got some belief this season. I think that we can go all the way and win the league. Obviously, I think there's quite a few bits and bobs that are ruffling Man City's feathers at the moment with, the 100 counts of
Bro,
breaching the
listen,
rules
nothing
and
is
shit like
stopping
that.
this. No
You
one
know what
can
I
put
mean?
a excuse on this title, bro. If we win this title, I don't want to hear no excuses. You get me? You got a whole Android up top. You get me? Work with your problems, bro. You get
Nah,
me? Like,
100, bro.
come on,
100.
man.
But we've deserved it. It's no false position in it. Like since the start of the season, bro, we've been the best team, playing the best
Yeah.
football, getting the best results, best home record, best away record, like fucking second top goal scorers, second least goals conceded. Like we've been up there.
Everyone's played their part. We just need to maintain it until the end of the season. And going back to this Brentford match, bro, it's not, as I said, it's not going to be easy. Form team of the league since the World Cup. And listen, I'm not going to lie. What's his name? Tom Frank? Is it Frank?
Thomas Frank, yeah.
Tom Frank from Brentford, their manager. Done amazing job, bro. As you said, community team, family team. But guess what? We're the original family team of the league. Do you get me? We got the real supporters. Like
telling them what time it is.
Forget about all this Brentford stuff, yeah? There's no other red team in London. They come with their red and white stripes, bro. Go away, please.
The bees, buzz off. You get me? But you know what? Talking about Thomas Frank, yeah, I know this might sound crazy, and you've got the drop here. My opinion, yeah, on Thomas Frank. I have a feeling he will end up going to Liverpool, bro. Believe me, I'm telling you.
Community thing, once again, community thing.
And you know what? Yeah, Klopp, he ain't gonna have.
But he signed a new deal last year, a long deal, I'm sure. Frank,
really?
Yeah, he signed the deal.
That doesn't stop anyone in this day and age.
Yeah, listen,
me,
money. I'm sure they bought Klopp from Dortmund as well.
I'm telling you, it's a man. But look, I think Brentford. Look, we touch on them how they're going to play against us. I don't think it's going to be an Everton type game, bro, because these guys like to play football and they're not scared of anyone. They want to go toe to toe with man, and that will play into our hands, especially at home in it. So this is where I am confident on it. Yeah, how do you reckon they're going to approach the game?
Who, Brentford?
Brentford and Arsenal.
You know what? It's Brentford's away from home, but as you said, they like to play football, and they've got a very good goalkeeper who's on form. Raya, Spanish national team, bad boy goalkeeper, bro. And it's like, I feel like we just need to be clinical. It's not that we're not getting chances. Like I said this in my preview once again in my previous for the previous game. Eddie Nketiah, bro, you're gonna get that chance. Just take it. Look at even in the Everton game, you done the whole turn. You just had to slap it bottom bins. But he saw the lights, bro, and he just slapped it. he just
saw the lights, bro.
Because think about it, bro. That chance against Everton, bottom bins, 1-0. We're sailing. You get me? They would have to come out that box, and we would have been able to close the game out. So in this game against Brentford, I need Eddie Nketiah. All of our forward players, they need to be clinical in this game, bro. Yeah, when you see it, when you get that chance, take it, because it settles the nerves. Think about it. We start the game, like we've lost our last 2 games. I don't know. Let's say we start the game, we get a chance, we miss the first 2 shots. Everyone starts getting a bit nervy. But if we get that first goal, stadium starts buzzing. Brentford they will start feeling the momentum of the game. Do you get me? So we need to be clinical in this game, score the goals, and yeah, man. We need to play with more intensity as well.
We definitely need to get that early goal, because the longer the game goes on without a score, and it's going to start playing on our red, thinking, oh, we can't afford 3 losses on the bounce. Are we going to win this game? And but to be fair, I've been seeing good maturity from the boys this season, so I think they'll bounce back from this.
But there's no pressure there at the start of the season. There's no pressure there. You got past that first 3 games. Everyone stopped talking rubbish about last season, where they were saying, oh, we lost the first 3 games. Like, then we've got over the Tottenham hurdle. We've got over the Brentford hurdle. We've got over the Brighton hurdle. We've got over all of these these things, these mentality things
Mm.
that mess with players where they think, oh, we went there last season, we lost. It might affect us again. We've got over those
We didn't
hurdles.
get over the fucking Everton hurdle, did we, bro? Fuck me, man. I'm telling you, bro, that was a mad thing. I mean,
Nah,
Everton
hey, the
should have
Everton
been there
hurdle.
since
Listen,
2017, bro.
that hurdle was too far. It was
Too
too
high.
far, man.
Too high. With 6'7" fucking Onana in midfield. It was too high,
Yeah,
innit?
bro, there was no chance, man. What's the name? Tarkowski. You get me?
Yeah.
Connor Cody. All these man, like, you know, these man with this crutch. They're looking
Yeah.
to crutch, man, from
Crunch.
early, bro. So yeah, man, it was nothing more than I expected. I expected us to draw, but we lost. So naturally, I think mentality, like I thought we wasn't gonna do well in that game, especially with the new manager bounce. But yeah, man, Arsenal Brentford, I feel like we need to start well. Eddie and Kessia, please, I need you to score because I want you to maintain that momentum that you're having. Even though you're playing well, you're linking up well, you're doing the doggies, bro. You get me? I see the shift that he's doing up front, closing man down. So yeah, man, get your just rewards and just take your chances, bro. And
Nah, he's putting the work in.
no one's on your back anymore. No one's not got faith. Do you get me? You've turned everyone's head. So
no
yeah,
one's
man,
talking about that 1-4 on your back anymore. You know what I mean?
exactly.
No one's talking about it. No, and you know
right.
what? He's earned it, man. He's
Bro,
earned
I'm sure he's gone since he's come in the team. He's gone from obviously not starting games, coming off the bench to the top scorer in our team. Like, bro, that's not easy, bro. Odegaard's been balling out, Martinelli, Saka, all of these players. Everyone's been talking about these players all season. And you've just come, like, after the World Cup, you've only had a limited amount of games and you've just gone straight to the top.
Yeah. And there's now even talks about people saying when Jesus comes in, is he going to start over Jesus now, or is it going to be unfair to drop him? Does Jesus just walk back in this team? Personally, for me, Jesus has to walk back into the team, bro. I think he's too good, man. I think.
Nah, man. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Yeah, I believe that with Eddie, like, he's a confidence player as well. Like, he thrives when we're flying. He's flying. So even at this point in time, until Jesus comes back, I need this guy to ball out. I want Arteta to have that headache. It's a good headache, bro.
Yeah,
it's a good headache.
Considering we've only got 2 fucking strikers, bro, it's a good headache, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's something happens to Eddie now, bro. It's a mad thing. You're putting Martinelli up front, and it's all.
And then you're like, if Eddie and Ketia gets injured in this next game, God forbid, everyone will start crying. What are we gonna do? We ain't got Eddie. So. Do you get me? So let's appreciate him for what we have in it. So Eddie, man, Eddie is my man to watch for this game. I don't think, as I said, I still think Trossard should start, and I feel like Martinelli may be able to prosper in this game, even if he does start, because as I said,
while we're on it, let's go through the Arsenal starting lineup. Who we think should start.
Let's go.
Right, I'm gonna obviously we'll go. We have to go Ramsdale in goal in it. So
have to.
He's definitely got to be in goal. For me, I think I'd put Tomiyasu right back for this game. I think Ben White looks a bit
shaky, isn't it?
Man, he's been on the sunbeds too much, man. It's Friday's brain over the last couple of years. It's a mad thing, I'm telling you.
Man, it's Ben White, bro. I feel like I feel like he's a mad emotional player, bro. I don't know if you get these same vibes from him.
Yeah,
like when he talks, he's just bare like he's never smiling or buzzing with emotion. And even with the World Cup thing, personal reason, nobody knows. He's just going through stuff, but. At the same time, I know he loves Arsenal and I know he loves playing for the club. I feel like he just needs that arm around him, and then you get me, he'll be balling out once again.
That's looking like a headlock, G. That's what I'm telling you.
That's a strong arm, and it's a strong arm, you know. But yeah, man,
I see you back in the gym and that, fam. I see you putting the work in, you know what I mean? Nah, but I think give him a rest, though, innit? Give him a rest, innit? Give him a rest. Man. Let him rejuvenate. Let him come on halftime when things are going okay, just to give him that confidence. Tomiyasu deserves it, man. People forget, bro, the passion this guy's got. Yeah, I've never seen a Japanese guy that tall before as well, bro. Like this. Nah, serious, bro. Like this guy is sick, bro. Like normally, every time we've had a Japanese player in our team, they've not been tall. This guy is physically a physical specimen, bro. Exactly, bro. I'm telling you, do you remember Ryo Maichi as well, bro?
Oh my day, bro.
He was meant to be like,
that was a winger, wasn't it? But what was that?
Yeah. He was a left winger.
Bro, he was blowers. He was so
years
fast.
Ago. It was Wenger times, isn't it? Like early. Like,
that's a Wenger signing still.
Yeah, Ryo Maichi. And he was cold, bro, like for speed and that, but he just didn't have the attributes where Tomiyasu, bro, this guy, he's got the Japan fight in him, bro. You know that man from Japan, bro. They got the warrior in them, believe it, bro. I'm telling you now, he's got that warrior fight in him. He's got the specimen of a different kind of athlete. You get me? He's tall, big.
And he's got the passion as well. He's got the passion, man. He's got the dog. That's what I call it, the dog.
And he's got the technical ability as well, bro. You got to look at it like that. He's actually got the technical
ambidextrous.
When my man's going over to the left, yeah, and dealing with Salah, putting him in his pocket, you know what time it is, isn't it?
Him off.
You know what I mean? So big up Tomiyasu. I love Tomiyasu, man. I think he's a top player, bro. And I think Arsenal done very well. Yeah, because before we signed him, not a single soul for any. I don't even know who Tomiyasu was.
Who's QBO? Who's QBO?
Bro, I don't even know. I can't
there
lie.
You go. But I guarantee he's gonna.
I watch YouTube, and he's a bad man on YouTube, innit? You get me, fam? It is what it is. I didn't even watch Tomiyasu on YouTube like that. That's the thing. You get me?
Like, like with centre backs and full backs and all these stuff, like it's not like when you watch an attacking player on YouTube, you see them banging it from X, Y, and Z. You get me skills. Like, man, just looking for position. Like, I just need you to have at least passion when you're playing at the back, bro. Get back. That's why we all love KT. You know, he's not the most technical. He's not the most technical player. You get me? He's not the greatest with his feet, but he does the doggies, bro.
Yeah,
and this is what we want to see from our players. When you see a player coming through and man is just clarting man off the pitch.
Yeah, he's got the old fight in him, innit? Get me?
Bro, short sleeves.
Yeah, when it's snowing and that, and you're coming out short sleeves and like you, fam, the shorts and that, bro. It's like you, fam. Obviously, people ain't gonna know, but if you know, you know. But
listen, shorts thing, innit? Shorts.
I'm telling you, he's got the dog in him. And you know what? I'm telling you, Kieran Tierney, even now to this time, he's still one of my favorite players at Arsenal, bro. Like, man, actually just adores him.
Do you think he will go, though? Do you think he will leave?
Bro, I'm scared that he will leave, bro. I'll be honest with you.
I heard it was only City that was after him. And listen, I'm so happy because, you know, like City, like with all the stuff going on right there, they say
to be fair,
Saka and all these, man.
Like, his dad said that he loves Arsenal, you get me? And I asked him, and I said, I've met him at Anfield away last season, innit, Kieran Tierney's dad and that. And I said to him, yeah, bro, did I tell you the story, bro? I think I must have said it about 7-8 times now, but I'll tell it you again, fam. So obviously, bro, I paid £250 for my ticket, yeah. I'm standing right on the edge now, yeah. So obviously, I'm looking behind me. Can you hear Pierre noise, bro? I'm seeing about 15 man in Celtic shirts and that, bro. I'm thinking, right, what the fuck's going on here, bro? Using the wrong stadium. Now, big lads. Next thing you know, they've come down now, yeah, and they're standing like where I am, ready to come into the block, yeah. But obviously, I look right now, bro, and I can't see no space. You get me? So I've said to her, I don't know what using. I don't know what you want. I'd pay $250 for my ticket. That should bully up them down there, bro. You ain't coming in here. And next thing you know, bro, they've all bullied up the whole line in front of me, innit? You get me? And Kieran Tierney's dad's turned back to me and he goes, right, he goes, I like you, son. You get me? Because obviously, man just didn't let him through, innit? And I was chatting to him. Yeah, man goes, right, I'm Kieran Tierney's dad. No. I said, what? You kidding? I said, nah, you ain't KT's dad. Are you chatting macara? No. Next thing you know, Kieran Tierney's come for a warm-up. As he's come up, bro, he's like literally waving and that to his dad and all the folks and that. And I'm saying, right, okay, that's a bit of a mad thing still. So then we've gone out. Yeah, we've gone out at half time and just ended up chatting to him and that, talking about Kieran Tierney, took a little picture with him and that. And then I said to him, yo, get me your son's shirt. He goes, that'd be lucky if I could do that. He goes, I don't hardly see him myself. So he's mad in it. So he goes, he's always training and stuff. But he said that Kieran Tierney loves Arsenal, man. He ain't looking to move from anytime soon. And this was last season.
That's what I like to hear, bro. That's what I like to hear. Because you know that, as I said, even though KT gives that passion, once again, he's another player. You don't really see smile, bro. You see him and he might look down and True says at the squad at the moment. It's just like, come on, man. Just keep your head up, KT, man. Come on, just keep that passion. And yeah, man. I want to see KT in the team right now. I love Zinchenko, bro. Signing of the season. But he's a tactical niche. You've got to have the right player to do that. Not any team can do that in the league, bro.
So are you going with KT left back then this game?
I'm going with KT for Martinelli purposes.
For Martinelli? Oh, shit. Okay, is it like that?
I'm going with KT for Martinelli. This so like, you get me, new contract. Let's go, man. Go on, man.
Yeah, say no more. See, because for me, I would have this game, even though I like KT or whatnot, and I want him to play. I think Brentford, the way they're going to play, they're not going to play pragmatic. They're not going to sit back so much. And I think this is where Zinchenko can come in and help the midfield, unlock them. And if we bring in, ideally, I was going to say Trossard to start this game as well, which he's got that little bit of
Yeah.
mobileness about him where he might be able to unlock the defense himself rather than having a player to overlap. So I'd probably say Zinchenko for this one, but obviously you're the
I hear
guest, the
you.
star
I hear
guest,
you.
so
I
we'll
hear
go
you.
with
Come on,
Kieran
man.
Tierney. We'll
Come
go with
on, man.
Kieran Tierney. So obviously Saliba and Gabriel, they're not getting changed, bro.
No
They're just
question. We saying
staying
hold
in
it.
there.
You said
Nah,
unless
you're
you say
mad,
hold
fam.
it.
You what, fam? But don't get it twisted, Joe. Holding literally dealt with
Listen.
Haaland that City game, bro.
Nah, but
I
bro,
was
don't
there
lie. Don't
watching
no,
that,
but
bro. He
listen, he
dealt with
didn't
it.
do it. He didn't do it with it. He didn't do it.
Dealt with
He
it. He
sold it
dealt
for a
with it.
yellow card. He was just not getting like remember how he got mugged off against Tottenham? He was just not
Yeah.
on it again. He said, listen, you're coming down. You're coming down. Even if I get a yellow card in the first half. Because remember, he got hooked.
Yeah.
He got hooked out in the first half, bro.
Yeah, Saliba.
Yeah,
But
man,
obviously
come on,
that
man.
first half, bro, we was nil. Gee, it was
Yeah,
nil.
he
You
had
know
to
what I
show, he had
mean?
to show the fans I'm on it, innit? It don't
Yeah.
matter if I get this yellow. But yeah, man, at the back,
Bro,
Saliba, Gabriel, can't
for
go wrong.
2 million from Bolton, yeah, you can't complain in it. You know what I mean?
Remember what Wenger said when we signed him? Listen,
Yeah,
come on, because he don't cost 50 M's.
yeah. It's
Listen,
true.
he stayed a long time. I'm sure we're gonna sell him for more than 2 M's as well if you don't run down his contract.
Nah, hopefully we could sell him for a little 15 mil or something. You get me? Hopefully
Come on, man.
Mourinho comes in and buys him for Roma or something in it, and then we take
Come
it
on,
from there.
man. Massive for
Sting,
Roma.
Sting Mourinho, but nah, I like Rob Holding though. I want him to have a good career after Arsenal. He's been a model
He's
professional, man.
facts, bro. Like it's just even when you watch the All or Nothing, Rob Holding, bro, class act. You get me? He doesn't start, but he's still a team player, always there cheering the team on. And yeah, man, I just feel like he's happy. He's like, you remember Jenkinson, yeah? He was just like, them man, they won't
Carl
complain.
Jenkinson, wow. Bro, he was a proper Arsenal boy,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
You
That's
see
what I
his
feel like.
bedroom and that, bro. It was a mad thing. He's got all of this here, bro. My man's bedroom was a mad thing from him telling
Bro,
you.
it was like a fan living their dream. And this is what I feel like it is with Rob Holding. He just appreciates everything, even if I'm not playing. So yeah, man, you need those players. Oh, and then as well, bro. Ultimate squad players. You need them. So yeah, man.
So what are you doing for midfield? Are you bringing your boy Jorginho into the start or what?
Listen, none of that fugazi stuff, man. Listen, them agents there. Listen, you know what it is, yeah? You got to give Jorginho his props, innit? Like he's won stuff. Like he's looked solid for Chelsea when he plays, and he just kept them ticking over. But saying that, I don't like the way Chelsea play.
Yeah.
And when's the last time you ever said, yeah, Chelsea, they're popping it? Get me? Even with Tuchel in charge, yeah, they played better football, but it's like it just reminded me of Mourinho. It's just that anything to win type of football. None of this, no tiki taka, no tactical like different stuff. Do you get me? It was just anything to win in it. But yeah, man, Jorginho is one stuff. I give him his props, but I need.
Just say it, bro. You didn't want him, fam. You didn't want him, bro. Most of us didn't want him.
No, I couldn't pick. Like I can't picture it. Even now, even though he's here, I can't. Like even when he came on, I was thinking, oh, like this is not normal, bro.
Nah, you just used to seeing him in a blue shirt, innit? You know, it's not.
Yeah, bro.
It's like the Willian situation.
You might as well put on a purple shirt, bro. Red and blue makes color purple, bro. That's what he needs. these former Chelsea man.
Get me, bro.
I don't want to see Jorginho start. I know it's going to be a high intensity game. Whenever Partey's not playing or he's having a meaty game, that's when he can bring him on. But it's Partey for me. Xhaka, Odegaard. Do you get me?
Yeah, that sets itself, bro. It sets itself. I think Odegaard's going to want to really step up this game as well, bro. He's one of them players that.
He had a sick month. He had a sick month last year.
He had a stinker last game, I'll tell you that much for free. But fucking hell, mate.
Listen, I needed to do the Trossard thing, bro. I was like, listen, where is this man? Where is this man? So, yeah, man. Odegaard, listen, captain, I saw you grilling Lokonga in the last game. You get me against City, and then you pulled out that stinker, bro. Come on, Odegaard, man. I expected better.
I think that them three have to play. I think Eddie and Nketiah, Saka speak for itself. You can't really change them. We haven't really got an option on the right side. I think poor Saka's got no backup really to come on and do anything. You got a Reece Nelson. People forgetting Reece Nelson actually stepped up before he got injured, and he was doing very well for the Arsenal.
He got us 3 points, bro.
Bro, Nottingham Forest, bro.
That more than Richarlison, bro.
2 goals, Nottingham Forest. I was there at that game, bro. We spanked him 5-0 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a good game.
That was
That
a
was a good
big
game.
part of Reece Nelson. That was big, all down to Reece Nelson because Saka came off and everyone's thinking, "Oh my days,
Was he injured? Was he
Saka's off."
injured? It was an injury,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
he got a knock
Yeah.
in it. Got a knock. He had to come off, and then Reece Nelson come on early doors as well,
Is
bro.
he
Just
back
ripped it
though?
up. Yeah, he's back now, and he's back, so he should be on the bench hopefully. Um, left, I'm gonna have to go Trossard, bro. Don't know about you,
Martinelli purposes, isn't it?
Martinelli.
Martinelli. Do you know why? Because as I said, yeah, it's a bit of both, bro. It's like the same way you said you want Zinchenko playing there. I want what's the name? Sorry, Trossard. I want Trossard to play because not Trossard, Martinelli. Too many names, bro. I want Trossard to play because I said it again. I want Martinelli to play because Tierney's playing, bro. I feel
Tell
like
the dream, man. Me, you want to play?
no, do you know what it is? You shagged up my whole brain now, bro. But I want Martinelli to play that left wing position because I feel like he needs to get his confidence back. Because he's had a few games, bro, where people have been calling him out on performances, but I just don't think that's down to him. It's not down to his sole performances. It's got so much aspects to this team where we play as a team. And when Martinelli's not performing, like somebody else on this pitch is not performing as well, bro. It's not just down to him. Do you get me? And like teams know they double up our wingers now. Like it's much harder. We've got to come up with a way of playing around that double block. Like you see, like when Saka gets the ball, 2 men are over there. When Martinelli gets the ball, there's 2 men over there. How do we get out of those situations? And this is I would say it's an Arteta problem.
Do you
It's
know
very
what?
much an
It's
Arteta
simple,
problem.
Danny. You know what it is? It's the overlap. That's the problem because when, say, for example, Saka's got the ball, if he's not getting an overlap, you're going to get doubled up on.
But
If you
don't you
get an
feel like
overlap,
Ben White always overlaps?
not last game, bro. The game we lost in, bro, there was no overlap. And I think there was only one other game that I seen us get shut out like that, and that was Newcastle at home.
Newcastle,
And
yeah.
even that game there wasn't that many overlaps where every other game, yeah, he is overlapping, he is getting into them positions. But I think with the Martinelli situation, I think if he keeps playing and he doesn't have no effect on the game, it's only going to shoot his confidence more. I think
Yeah.
we've got cover now to let Trossard go on, bring Martinelli on at halftime or something, and then take it from
And
there,
let the
bro.
man then breathe. That's it. Just let
Oh,
the
I'm
man
telling
then
you.
breathe, bro. And as I said, these men have been playing at the highest levels this whole season, so it's only right that they get a rest, man. And even Trossard, he is both feet. He can take off Saka every now and again. Let him have a breather, man.
Nah,
And
Trossard's on job, man.
it's getting very predictable, man. And this is what it is. It's getting very predictable. Teams know what starting 11 we're coming with every time. Try and like when you used to see a lineup, you see a lineup and you just see a Part G song for United. Do you get me? You know he's there to do his job.
Bro, he was a quality player, man. Like people
But he
don't
was
speak about him enough. Underrated, bro, because he didn't cost 50 M's like Wenger said. You get me, bro? It was a mad thing.
Come on,
That's
man.
what it is.
But
And you know
those
what
players
as
were the
well,
ones that changed games.
bro? Who was it? I heard, was it Rio Ferdinand that I heard talking about Park G Sung saying, or was it Evra? Evra, it was Patrice Evra. Yeah,
like
man. And he
Pat
was
Rice.
saying like and he was saying, yo, that my man there, Park Ji Sung, yeah,
serious brother.
Bro, he was just the unsung hero in half of United's success, bro. Trust me, that guy there. And when you watch it, you
don't hear that man talk nothing.
But look, what's the prediction for the game?
Well, we're at home, Fortress, Emirates, the carpet. I'm going with 3-1, you know, because I just feel like Brentford's gonna score. I feel like we leak goals. We actually leak goals, bro. And we just need to, I don't know what it is, we need to stop that. Set pieces. What was the last one? Tarkowski, set piece. Was it? No.
Yeah,
Nathan Ake wasn't a set piece, but we conceded to 2 centre-backs in our last 2 games, bro. Like, do you get me? Come on, man.
Yeah, but we have been conceding from corners off late, when that's been our strongest position, really, not conceding from set pieces and stuff, but we have been conceding from set pieces.
Yeah, man. But as I said, I'm going with 3-1. Eddie Nketiah is gonna get the game started. And Martinelli, my boy, man, you get me? He's covered it off the way. He's slapping it. You get me? He's slapping it.
To be fair, he loves playing at home. He loves playing at home, man.
Exactly, man. He enjoys it. And yeah, man, I wouldn't mind a Xhaka goal, man. Just so he can get that confidence back and so he can have the extra confidence just to get this season over and done with, man. Because I feel like a lot of our players play on confidence. When we're down on our luck, we like to beat ourselves up, man. We like to beat ourselves up a lot, and then obviously our fan base is fucking toxic as well. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, we've been all right this season,
we've been, obviously, bro. We're top of the league.
You know the mad thing, bro. You're not seeing them tunnels getting lit up before the game.
Come on, man. But we've been supporting our team, and yeah, man. Even just because we lose one game or a player has a bad game, you ain't got to rip him. Yeah, we can let him know that he had a bad game, but yeah, man. Let's keep this good energy that we've had all season. And like people have been waiting on our downfall, you know.
Yeah.
They've been waiting on our downfall all season. They've always had an excuse. Gary Neville, all these pundits talking rubbish. You get me? People always say, "Oh, you ain't played the big team. You played the big team. All right, cool. What next? You're gonna flop after the World Cup. Okay, cool. What next?" Do you get me? Like, what more? Stop hating, bro. Get me the sources here. Get me? Titles coming home. Titles coming home,
bro. I'm telling you, you 100% agree. I 100% agree with everything you just said there, man. We can't get on the back too tough. Like, obviously, with me, I'm just one of them tough guys where if I see something I don't like, I'm just gonna say it regardless, innit? Because it is what it is. But we got. Look, nobody expected us to be in this position, innit? Nobody expected us to be in this position, and the way we've not just consistently kept it up. The performances that we've shown this season with the technical abilities being unbelievable, man. So they're giving us as fans everything that we want to see. Good football, top of the league. And you got to support Arteta in saying that he's brought in some decent signings this window, even though he hasn't had his first choice signings come through. Trossard, decent. Jorginho, we're going to have to wait and see.
And we don't know what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, but he's give us cover in the positions that we need in it. So that's the main thing. He's give us cover. Lakonga's gone out to
big out for the season, though.
Yeah, man, he's fucked, bro.
And he gave him what, a 1 year extension, so he's gone in the summer, basically.
Basically, yeah.
That's my guy, though. That squad play.
They'll give him another deal, bro. I'm telling you.
You think so? Another 1 year, because he's willing to sit, innit? He's just willing to sit down and park off.
They'll give him another deal, but I just think we need to go out there and sign a man like Caicedo or Onana or someone like that. Someone that could come in, that's young, learn off Thomas Partey, mold to his kind of ability. And then when Thomas Partey's gone, because he's 29, 30 years old, Partey, you get me? Give it a couple more years and his time's going to be up.
That.
We're going to need that.
He ain't going to be able to do that.
Get me a couple. You know what, though, bro? He seems like a good athlete, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Looks after his body properly.
You know what I'm saying, bro? These, as well, like a lot of the African brothers as well, bro. They look after themselves well, bro, and they can run for days, G. I'm telling you, absolutely run for days.
Listen, them man are serious guys. We need to lock this game in. We need this dub, bro. City dropped points against Tottenham. Like, whoever saw it coming, we need these points, bro. I just don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to see.
Nah, we can't slip up now. We can't slip up.
United dropped points last night as well, 2-2.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I was so pissed off, bro. 2-0 up on that, yeah. And these man went and let that slip.
Bro, they basically did a Tottenham against City a couple of weeks ago.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, like, I'm not gonna lie, I hate United with a passion, bro. Like, you got to understand, growing up in Manchester, a lot of 90% of people that are around me are United fans. I'm the only one Arsenal lone soldier. You get me? If I'm repping it hard, bro. The amount of fucking arguments and shit that I've got into.
You receive a lot of stick. I could imagine, bro. Manny, Arsenal fan. It's
mad. People don't get it though, innit? Like, do you know why I'm an Arsenal fan?
No, bro, this is why it don't make sense. It don't make sense to me, innit? Like, there's guys in London that support United, but I feel like United had their glory days and there's glory.
So they were glory hunters, my dad's from London, innit? He married my mum and moved to Manchester. My dad's an Arsenal fan. Yeah,
large up pops, man.
It's a mad thing. You get me? Obviously, like, to be honest with you, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my dad used to love Ian Wright as well, and he used to even say to people, like, obviously, I'm not trying to put it about race and stuff like that, but he used to say, like, most people that got colour in the skin, they should be an Arsenal supporter because they give opportunity for black players to play football and stuff like that. You get me?
Yeah, but United had Andy and Dwight though. That's like the old, like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this was like years back though, innit? Like, if you look at when Wenger came in, if you look at when Wenger came in, go through that team and see how many black players were in that team, bro. It was a mad thing. Do you know what I mean? From like literally, like, you could go. I think there was about probably 10 out of 11 or something, bro. It was mad. You know what I'm saying? But
moving like Crystal Palace,
bro, it's mad because other teams, bro, you got to understand, racism is only now over the certain last 10, 15 years where it's died down a bit, bro. There's so many racist teams out there, bro. Look at Stoke City and that Millwall, all of
bro.
these kind of teams, bro. It
Hey,
was
Will was
mental, bro.
serious. Dennis Wise in there, man.
Yo, it was mental. It was mental, but yeah, man. So obviously that's why I support Arsenal, and this is why people are daft that think, right, why is he not a United fan? Why is he not, bro? Because man ain't a glory hunter, innit? I supported what my dad supported, bro. If I was a glory hunter, I'd be a United fan all day long, innit? Like
My
it would have
dad
been,
was a United fan. It was the opposite way around. I said, bless.
yeah. Say no more. But look, we've come in towards the end of the show now. I'm going to give my prediction. I think it's going to be 2-0 to the Arsenal.
Come
Denny
on.
Dens, big respect for coming on, bro. Like I said, people, make sure you go and subscribe to his new YouTube channel, Denny
Please.
Dens AFC. Obviously, you probably see him in the reactor world, Dens and Rens. Obviously, the guy's on a different level for reacting.
I'm still reacting, but to football this time.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's what I'm
Come on,
talking
man.
about. As long as you don't get copywritten, yeah.
Hey,
Start playing
listen,
clips,
leave me
man. It's
alone,
a
YouTube,
different
please.
world, G. It's a different world. You get me, bro? Just talk. But look,
I
you're gonna see
appreciate you
more
for
of him on
having
the
me,
show as
bro.
well, man. You're definitely coming back on again, 100, bro. And
Hey, let's
anytime you
go,
need me,
man. I
we'll
love the
go
energy.
on.
I'm not gonna lie, it's the first time I've done one of these match previews with you. Like, what, bro? Literally, my algorithm on YouTube is just Arsenal. I just see whatever DR Sports, whether it's your channel, whether it's judges, whatever it is, I'm there
Yeah.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get me in the game. Get me in the game.
You there. You get me,
Come
bro.
on, my guy.
You know what? Yeah, I'll have to bring you on Premier League Unpacked one time as well. As
Aye,
obviously, it's a
listen.
good chat on there. If Guna Lee ever falls out because he's the regular Arsenal guy on there, big up Guna, bro. You could jump in, bro, and have some chat with some different
Guinea's
guys.
the mad guy, isn't it? He smokes
Yeah.
on that.
No. That's Lee Gunner. That's Lee Gunner.
League on that, aye, bro.
You know
What's
who
all these
Guna?
leads?
No, I don't know what's going on, but I'm telling you this. Guna Lee's about 7'3", about
I
25
swear.
stone. G, I'm telling you, bro. So you told your comments back, but you get put in the headlock.
I was like, hey, listen, no. Is he bold?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I know you're talking about. So he said,
Top brother, bro.
My
Top
guy.
brother, I'm telling you, honestly, bro. Like, do you know what it is? The reason I love him on the show is because me and him always argue about shit because we don't agree on our opinions, even though we're both Arsenal fans. We have two very different opinions. Like this guy, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He goes to me, yo, Eddie Nketiah is the guy. I'm saying, nah, run Eddie Nketiah, bro. We need to get something better than Eddie
And
Nketiah.
then he dumps.
Next
And
thing you
then what
know,
do you
bro.
say?
And then he's asking for apologies every week, bro. Saying, right, what do you want me to do? Get on my knees or something? Eddie, yo, fucking hell, I apologize. What's it? Like, it is what it is. But nah, I love him, man. Honestly, Mondays, Premier League Unpacked, people. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Like I said, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you're new,
Come
people.
on. Smash
Go
that
and
up.
check out Denny Dens' new channel. Make sure you go and do it. Subscribe because he's only just kicked it off. He's put a few bits of content out there. So he's not dry like a lot of these other man that have got YouTube channels and got no content out there. There's content there to get seen, people.
Don't worry, man. You'll be getting some more content this weekend as well regarding the Brentford game as well. So yeah, man, you guys look into that. I appreciate you, Premsy, every time, my brother.
Nah,
you get me?
G, bro. When I met you first time, bro, like I said, real recognize, real, bro. You get me? You just hit it off like that. And there we go. We move from there. But like I said, people, peace and love. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.